everybody. My name is Ricarda Engi. I'm working for the Public Relations Department of Water Supply Zurich, and we are now located in the middle of Zurich, and we have here our groundwater field. So I would like to show you around, and first I would like to show you where we are right now. And we are here at the groundwater plant. Here you can see the groundwater pumps. So on this field we pump groundwater, and from the pumps it goes into the reservoirs. And as you can see, they have different colors, and on this map I can show you the different colors. That means Zurich is not flat. We have different heights to supply with drinking water. We have the red and the green and the blue, the violet, and also the yellow, and it's the different heights. It symbolizes different heights where we have to pump the water. I can show you more about the lake water treatment, because in Zurich we use 70% of the drinking water is taken out from the lake, and we treat the water, and also we have 15% groundwater and 15% spring water. I would like to explain to you how we treat the lake water, and this happens here on the side to the Lake of Zurich, on the Lake Water Plant Lake, Moos, and also the Lake Water Plant Lake. So we take the water, 600 meters, it goes a pipe into the lake. And we take the water from here and we pump the water over this pumping station into the lake water plant. And we do this very naturally, so we don't use chlorine to treat the water in Zurich. Because the lake water already has a very good quality, because we take the water 30 meters under the surface. So this water has already a very good quality, around 6 to 8 degrees Celsius. So we don't have lots of biological, microbiological life in there, so it's very good to treat. And we put the water into the lake water plant through 5 steps. First, we ozone the water. We make the gas ourselves. It's oxygen with electricity. So we ozone the water, and after that we put the water through the rapid filter. The rapid filter is a filter with different gravel and sand. And then then we ozone again, and after that we put the water through the activated carbon filter. That's also a very natural filter, and from there we have these traces of medication, for example, or we have traces of fertilizers, which this carbonated active filter would hold back. And then we put the water into the slow sand filter. And this is a very soft filter, biological filter also. It's a sand filter. The water flows again through, and then we have drinking quality already. And then afterwards we put the water with pumping stations into the different areas. So we have in the lake water plants different pumps which pump the water when it has drinking quality into the different heights. That's very important for Zurich, because Zurich is not flat. So that's really important. And we also do the treatment steps at night. Electricity is cheaper than during the day, and it takes around these treatment steps I just explained to you, it takes about 6 to 9 hours. So we do it at night. You can imagine the reservoirs are almost empty about midnight, and then we fill the reservoirs, and in the morning around 5 o'clock we have full reservoirs, and then people can use the water. And so it goes on and on. Here we are at the groundwater plant in one of the horizontal filter wells. We have in this area, it's a protected zone. So in this area we have 4 horizontal filter wells where we take the groundwater up, and it's very important to say that we don't treat the groundwater. We take the groundwater from a depth of 25 meters, and it's already clean, because we always put water from the limit back into the ground. So we have a very nice model here at the groundwater field in Zurich, and here we stand with the tests. We examine different parameters of the quality. It's very important to do that, because we don't treat the groundwater, as I just said, We just take the water and we put it into the reservoirs. So it's important to know what quality the water has. So we just examine on different parameters, and it's connected to our laboratory. We have different laboratories such as microbiological, chemistry, limnological, and also micro elements.